The men's 5,000 meters, there you see the clock. There's 6 minutes and 28 seconds into the race itself, and it continues to be the Kenyans pushing the pace up there, trading off the lead. In fourth place, Haile Gebrselassie. They passed by the mile time. Martin Kano did his job in 4 minutes and 8 seconds. And there are now, as you see, 6 laps to go. They have completed that lap at about a 4:16 mile pace, just under 64 seconds, Dwight.
Okay, Larry, how's this for a theory? Gebrselassie loses his first 5,000 last week. He lost to 10 earlier in the season. These are things we normally don't see from him. He's getting older. He's shifting his focus. Might he be drawing these Kenyans in and making them think, listen, I'm not really ready. The 5,000 at the World Championships could be yours.
Maybe you high jumpers did that. But let me tell you, guys with that pride as a distance runner myself, no, you don't. He's out there to do as best as he can. 16 5,000-meter races in a row he won from 1996 to the year 2000. And then he didn't race it again. He ran 10Ks and marathons the last 3 years. He's doing the best he can. The quality has improved to his level, is what we're seeing with Kenyans. Very young guys. Startling stuff. Great sprints. He knows he's in for a fast finish with this race.
All right, Larry, let's take a look at a couple of field events from earlier in the evening.
5,000 meters continues. There you see the time in the race. So there's approximately 2 laps left in this race. And they have continued along a searing pace. They passed by the 2-mile mark in unofficially 8 minutes and 17 seconds. So they went 4:08 for the first mile, about 4:09 plus for the next mile. The pace has sagged here a little bit as the rabbits have stepped off the track.
Well, also, these conditions are brutal for distance running. As I mentioned earlier, the highs today in the mid-90s certainly can't be much less than 90 right now, as Gebrselassie makes a move a little earlier than we're used to seeing him do so.
Well, he's trying to shake people. I think he learned something from Paris last week that was interesting, Dwight, where he just tried to spurt on everybody and use his phenomenal speed to shake them, and he could not shake Abraham Chibi, the man in third place right now, and that is his countryman, Kenenisa Bekele, who is in second place. Abraham Chibi just 23. Bekele behind him is just 21. He'd be a college junior or senior if he was in this country. Notice the quick turnover here. And what he's trying to do is burn them for the last 600 meters. He's checking up there and looking at the Jumbotron to see if he's been able to shake everybody. And so far he has not. He's distanced himself from the rest of the field, but the talent is still hanging on tightly, and Chibi looks very comfortable in third place.
It's got to be a little bit like deja vu all over again. Gebrselassie starting to dominate in his early 20s. Now he's being chased by 2 outstanding talents in their early 20s, and you don't usually see that look on Gebrselassie face at this point. He's usually in full flight, looks like he's smiling. It's clear that he can see up at the Jumbotron that he's got his hands full.
There is stress going on. 12:03 by the last lap. With a lap to go, here comes Chibi trying to get in position, and he moves out into the second lane. No doubt beckoning Bekele to move by, knowing he hasn't got any better a kick. Bekele turning it on, using his arms well. Look at him drift out into lane 2 to try and block Chibi from going by. But the speed of Chibi has got the lead. Abraham Chibi gets the victory by a step over the world short and long cross-country champion who has run so well on the track here this first full year. Bekele, the 21-year-old future superstar from Ethiopia. Interesting move by the Emperor. He moves out when he knows he hasn't got a kick. Unofficially, 53.8 seconds for the last 400 meters, and they are well under 13 minutes for 3.1 miles.
What I find interesting, though, Larry, is the way that Gebrselassie says, okay, I can't win it, but I can run a little interference here for my guy. He moves out, makes Chibi work more. Then Bekele very gradually moves out into lane 2 and then part of lane 3, but Chibi had such a great head of steam on him. Just a classic battle between Ethiopians and Kenyans. They'll do anything to try and get their countrymen to win.
Coached by Moses Kiptanui, the former world record holder in the steeplechase is Chibi, and he wins again in superb time, 12 minutes, 57.14 seconds, and Bekele winds up with a 54-second last lap in second place.